Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Normies YouTube channel. Today we're watching Severance Season 2, Episode 3. Who is alive? Who?
Me.
I'm Spidey.
Listen here, brother. It's Chris.
This is your Audi Navi.
I'm the Macho Man, Randy Surge.
What's up, brother? This is Rena.
I was trying to do Hulk Hogan.
Were you trying to do that one guy?
Why would you dress like a Severance?
Because it's wrestling this weekend.
It's wrestling weekend, baby.
And honestly, the Innies are wrestling with their Outies.
They wrestling
Oh,
with their
there you go.
Milchek did
alive?
literally tackle Dylan.
We're wrestling with what it means to be alive. Who is alive in this show? Are the Innies really alive? Are the Outies really alive?
Both are alive. They're the same people.
I don't think they're alive. I think we're alive. I think if you're an Innie and an Outie and you're neglecting a whole half of yourself, I think you're not living as fully as the rest of us.
But that doesn't mean you're not alive.
You're alive in a technical conscientious
But you're not
sense.
satisfied.
Not alive as in like what you're doing.
Your
in
heart's
life.
beating.
Like what is your purpose? What is your drive?
Last
Our
episode was
purpose and drive.
amazing.
Man.
I watched it literally this morning, and yeah, it was crazy shit.
So like he basically got confirmed that his wife is alive.
Yeah, and also just seeing the Audi was like, oh wow, what a chance! Like 80 for the first episode, all the Audi was second.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they're still leaving. I was like, yep, Helly is definitely
Yeah.
her, but like not telling us clearly. But I was like, okay, this is it.
So we're going to jump in
Yeah.
because we're super excited. This show is one of the hottest things out there right now. And we're excited to watch it with you. Twitch people, you guys know what you're going to do. We're going to count it down. Can someone hit play when I would do it? We'll say 3, 2, 1. Innie.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
So
You
much,
slept in your car?
Loud.
so much usage of.
Why would you sleep like next to the road too? That's
What year is it?
Yes.
2000 Kier.
Right?
No
Because that's a
idea.
tape player.
It's 25th Kier.
They live in a freaking dome and she's leaving it.
Stop quoting Under the Dome, the show with
I love
Hank
that
from
show.
Breaking Bad.
I love that show so much. You never watched it.
I never watched it. I just know Hank from Breaking Bad.
Stephen King book made into a show on Amazon. It like ended after 2 seasons.
shit's about to happen.
Just a nice clean montage. Well, he's pissed right now
Because
Yeah.
he knows she's alive.
yeah,
He's like, right,
there's
like-
some, or he knows there's some fuckery.
He's
Some
going into work with
fuckery
like a
happening.
purpose for the first time
Yeah.
probably ever.
What is he timing? You know how long you go in there. Yeah, there's a clock on the outside.
Oh. He's trying to figure out something.
Yeah.
Really?
1 minute and 10 seconds to go as quick as possible. But why he's trying to figure out how quickly to do it?
I don't know.
Yeah, stop checking that watch.
Maybe they're being lied about time.
No,
I don't know.
He's testing something.
Yeah.
now.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna enact a plan later.
Oh,
Okay. Singing up the watches.
he's going to keep counting, and then when he comes out of the elevator, he'll still be counting.
Just running his own experiments, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
So when he comes back up, he's still going to be counting with
Yeah.
the clock.
He'll be like
Yeah.
36, 37, he'll get to his watch, and he'll be able to figure
38,
something out.
39.
I'm gonna look up a comment for us, Chris. In the meantime, look for a car in the background sinking.
Did we do the intro?
Look for a
We
car
did
in
the
the
intro
background
before.
sinking.
So this intro, I
yeah.
I watched it first
Oh, we
time,
did.
and then I saw somebody did a breakdown of it.
Yeah.
And it's so cool with all the details that put
Yeah.
in, like with the childless babies.
Did you?
They said
No,
that
I'm
the
sorry.
baby that we thought was Petey was Kier.
Oh. Did you see how like they're pulling?
Yeah.
The Audi
He pulled
and
the
Innie are
tip.
pulling
It
each
is.
other.
It is
Yeah.
Kier.
Yeah, I
It's
thought it was
Kier,
Petey.
not Petey. Yeah.
Oh, the baby? Oh yeah, baby
Yeah.
was Kier. There's a theory. Oh my god, I don't know. I will
Car
talk about
sinking's
more.
coming up here in a minute, right there.
Just
There it
right
is.
there,
You
car
see it?
sinking.
Yeah, that maybe the wife.
Mhm.
Right.
It's getting out of there. So the elevators, they all make a different sound when they go down, and they make a different sound when they come up. But the one that goes down makes a different sound.
See,
and so
look,
like
they're all
sometimes they
helping
just show
each
you the
other.
people's faces and the sounds. You can maybe figure out if it's a different
It's
elevator.
the same hallway. He doesn't know who to really choose, Helly or
I mean,
Gemma.
they're both, like,
Here's
you
a
know,
baby.
upstairs loves one, downstairs loves the other.
I can't find it, but someone really eloquently described what the lens trick is, and it's not a lens shift; it's just a dolly zoom, but it's a reverse of a dolly zoom. So it's like widening as you go forward rather than the other way or whatever.
We can go wherever we want.
That's
Lumen
true.
is listening, remember?
I thought that meant they were listening to our conversation.
Add that too.
Mark, I did get the hint of a double meaning.
Be discreet. If they don't know we're doing it, how can they punish us?
Dark side of him.
You haven't been back there,
Breaking the rules.
have you?
No, no.
We got you.
You guys were right.
I know we're right, but I'm just trying to figure out if she's being genuine now or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I think some of her genuinely is liking the connections she's building down here.
Dylan about to try to go clap some cheeks.
You sure you're okay helping me out with this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
She's definitely gonna hit him in the head with something,
But the old bonk.
right? Like, not now, but it's coming.
She don't want to kiss you. You know why?
Does,
She not her.
She's wanting to kiss him though.
Oh.
I think she wants this connection. Like
This is
Helena wants this connection. Maybe this is awkward.
this
Yeah.
is so awkward.
I think she's cold, calculated, and awkward.
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, that is like.
Fuck.
How did they not laugh while filming?
Does she not know social interactions? Like as a kid, is she just sheltered? Like
I think she'd probably just be sheltered going in the same cult school.
I'm gonna call him Motorcycle Milchek.
Did they finally change his computer name? That's all he wants.
That's all he wants.
I mean, if you really look at it from an outside perspective, he is just a dude doing his job.
there's some significance with balloons in this season, man. All up in the intro, little balloon mark heads.
I mean, even in the first intro, he's like holding himself as a
Yeah.
balloon.
I've recreated the painting,
You did.
the ones I told you about. You see, I've been thinking maybe the hallway is really down here. Maybe that's where my dreams have been. We could look for it, Dylan.
Please care about this, Dylan. We need you to care.
Maybe you go yourself, like for stealth.
Stealth?
Yeah. I can't really explain which.
He wants to meet his family. He's not trying to get in trouble.
Why are you a child?
She said, because of when I was born.
Whole
Have you
mass.
heard about her theory?
Oh, just what like Spidey said before.
What
Which
is
was?
Is
Spidey
it like a
said?
Gemma clone or like it's related to him or something? What have you heard?
She
You
said
guys
she
think
was
she's related to Miss Casey?
Nah, I don't think so.
I thought so.
There's a theory about that.
She said she was a crossing guard before. Someone was like, maybe she got hit by a car. Like Miss Casey was in a car accident and it was like an immediate death that they can swoop them up.
Hello. I want to thank the board humbly for my recent betterment.
Oh, I
Oh
hate
my
this.
God.
This is so annoying.
Won't even let you be a
Quit your
lifeguard.
job.
The board is jubilant at your ascendance.
Mm.
It wants you to feel appreciated
Did she say
and asks if
It?
you
She did say it.
I do.
The
That's
board
awesome.
sincerely desires for you to feel connected to Lumen's history.
The board is not a board. It's a machine.
Please accept from the board these inclusively recanonicalized paintings
No.
intended to help you see yourself in Kier,
Oh my
our
God.
founder.
Oh
What
no,
are
they're
the
gonna be black.
recon-
Oh no!
What?
Oh no, it's gonna
What?
be black. I don't know. It's gonna be dumb.
Is it?
Oh my fucking god.
Black here.
Oh my.
I'll be goddamn if they show me a Gandhi Kier if I'm down there. I'll be like, fuck you.
I bet he likes him too.
Oh my god.
Oh my oh.
Natalie. What the fuck? Natalie.
Natalie, what about you?
You. Like,
Yeah.
What about
like,
you?
Natalie, come on.
She's got
Oh,
board
the
wishes
famous.
to express that I, Natalie, received the same gift upon receipt of my current position.
Of course
Oh,
she did.
okay.
Found it extremely moving.
You did, huh?
Did you, Natalie? You got light skin capabilities.
Right.
Yes.
It's meaningful to see myself reflected in.
I like when the show does stuff to make you feel sympathy for the like bad
The board
people.
is not real.
God, her smile like
Congratulations.
trembled.
Seth.
I think she's scared. Did
No,
you see her?
yeah,
she's-
did you see her smile tremble so badly? Like she almost didn't want to smile.
She's trying to tell Milchek like,
Get out.
help me.
I did feel like
that
get
was like
out
a
for a
help
minute
me
there.
plea right there. I felt they just prepared little obstacle courses for you guys now. Like you're doing anything.
Excuse-
Oh, they're gone, and there's a little. Nope.
Let's
nope,
go.
nope.
Let's
so that's how
go.
they come here. Yeah, we're
we're
What
going
if you
through the
get
dope hole.
lasered
Going
in the
through it.
tunnel?
Laser? No, we're going through the
through
dope
it.
hole.
Resident Evil?
You never know. You guys literally don't know.
They put this here knowing that they're gonna follow. Like,
Yeah, I mean, at this point, yeah, it's like
All right.
smaller,
It's smaller
hallway.
halls.
We're
Yeah.
fully into being John Malkovich territory.
whatever
right now.
we see is exactly what they're wanting him to see, right?
Yeah.
Like, essentially.
Oh, for sure.
Careful, there's poop.
Goat poop, probably goat pee too.
Oh, not goat pee.
She having a
Watch
good
out for
time.
the goat pee.
Yeah, she is because she's not. As her outie, she's not really living in here. She's living as an innie.
Oh my god.
It's all green. Saw this shot in the trailer. Man, there's got to be a marijuana.
Oh God.
Oh.
Whoa, that's
Like
cool.
Philip, bro.
That's the goat.
And there's a cow.
Wait.
Somebody.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I was about to. I don't know.
I was like, I'm out.
I thought it might jump the shark for a second.
This is about to fuck me up.
Oh shit! It's.
Are you here to kill me? Sorry, hi, I'm Mark,
I'm Helly.
and we're with Macro Data Refinement.
Oh, they spread the same rumor to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yep, Gwendolyn Christie. She's beautiful.
Mammalians nurturable.
Oh.
What? Molly is natural.
They're
Mammalian
nurturing
Mammals.
mammals.
Yeah.
If she's severed, she probably only knows these goats, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't even talk to her. She
And the
looks
dude
like,
in the goat helmet.
Yeah. Well, maybe he's like a sheepdog. Bro, there used to be a goat down the street from my house with 3 horns.
What?
I think I still have pictures of him. He was crazy.
That's
is
a
a real
demon.
thing?
Why
Are
didn't
you
you
saying
report
real?
that?
100%.
That's a
100%.
demon.
What are you saying?
While I was working at the
That's the
Normies, this
devil.
was a real thing. It was like 2016 when we first met.
Miss Casey. She's our former wellness
This
director.
is awesome.
There's a vending machines we heard about.
Wellness.
So she leaves smelling like a goat?
Oh, they don't get wellness on this side?
We don't abide such fripperies here.
Fripperies? What is she
With
talking
wellness?
about?
Right, well, she's been retired, but we believe she may still be on the floor.
Why did you
Are
say
you sure
retired?
you don't know her?
Captain Phasma.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you should take that page of paper and be on your way.
Don't recognize her for that role, bro.
From Star Wars?
Didn't have a great character arc.
What?
There's
What?
So many,
Hey,
what the hell? How
here.
many people are there?
Lulu makes their own bells.
There's a lot.
Oh my god, I've got a fever!
There's so many of them.
The only prescription!
More cowbell.
And he's in the show!
You sure? What are y'all about?
What do you mean?
We're about to get beat up.
Some gang shit, bro.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with the goat folks.
She looks like a Kier plant because she looks like Harmony Cobell.
Good behavior
Right.
output.
Looks like a
Earned
typical
an
Kier
18-minute
plant.
visitation event with your Audi's wife, Gretchen G.
Bullshit. Why abbreviate her last name?
Right?
Why 18 minutes? This is weird.
This is Miss Cobell back in time, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's probably what they were like dressing up in school, whatever Kier institution they went through or something. They look like that.
Not
Nice
a Mormon, an Amish lady.
Sorry?
Oh, it's her from Walking Dead. Denise. She's got the arrow in the
Oh,
eye.
that's why she was familiar.
They made me put my stuff in here.
Badass.
Sure. Clear picture of the 2 kids.
You really don't know me at all.
It does seem real.
Well, I mean, from the photos.
So easily
from just now,
swayed.
I think she's real.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch and see.
They played pretty deep mind games, so I don't know.
It's really nice to meet you, but am I in trouble?
Oh no, you're not in trouble. My husband has had trouble keeping other jobs.
So he's actually kind of a fuck up?
I mean,
A little bit.
don't say that. You got 3 kids.
Just a big fuck up with 3 kids.
I wouldn't say he's a fuck up. He just found a way to work with what he's got the problem with,
Yeah.
which was to get severed.
I guess in that sense makes sense why he's severed.
Like, he's the only one that needs this job.
I think they're using this to keep Dylan G like locked in.
Mhm.
So I do believe it's actually the wife, but this is like a
But the
So
Cobell
Genesis
thing is
is in
true.
the
Like, she
first
does
grade
look
now.
like a, I don't know.
And Ruth is
What?
4.
Why is it black and white?
Because
And
it's
then-
like an old-timey fun picture.
Picture that you
Sure,
got
that's when they
taken.
picked.
And we live on
She's
a
just
cattle ranch?
really good at acting. I think she's fake. I think she's just hyper good at acting. Maybe.
See, they didn't answer it because they don't want him to think that there's like
No, I
she's
think
just a
that's
deep
cut off.
plant because she's doing a really good job. I think of it.
Oh, that's so
Yo,
That's
good.
really
he's
fucking
better than
good.
his Audi.
I'd draw one every day. I couldn't see him.
Oh, it's the
But I
same.
didn't even care.
This is sick.
Is it moving a little bit?
It's like a different style.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's not dirt. That's something else. That's just a.
Oh, does she know what it is?
How do you know about the exports hall?
Export.
We send a lot of shipments there.
Oh.
Used to go ourselves. But now they send a guy.
Do you remember where it is?
You never forget the experts.
Oh, hell nah.
What is happening? Why
Y'all
you guys-
don't shower?
Yeah,
you
they
guys-
just pick like people from. Nope, we're not gonna be mean.
Excuse me, have you seen this woman? Hey, stop that! Her name's Miss Casey. She was the wellness director. Stop that! Have any of you seen her?
They just disappeared her. And if we let this happen to Miss Casey, then who's gonna step up when it happens to us?
This is what Mark likes to do, and they're just letting him do it.
One of your goats went missing. Didn't you go looking for it?
She used to come do her sessions in our husbandry tanks.
Husbandry tanks.
tank. What the fuck? Oh.
Why would she do the session as a husbandry tank?
Maybe there was nice space in there.
As far as we know, she was retired just like they say. But if you suspect otherwise, we won't hinder your search.
Okay, this is awesome.
Yeah, big steps.
Thank you.
What?
Was that the guy that was in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But before you go, we would like to see your bellies.
Okay,
What?
This is
No, because they lied. You know, they probably told them like MDR has extra faces on their stomachs.
Yeah,
The rumors and stuff.
They're trying to suss out their own thing.
See? Pouchless.
Okay. Oh,
yeah. OND
Same-
also said the same
same
thing.
yeah.
Proves nothing.
See, they are scared of them. They were just fronting, but we don't
Yeah.
have pouches.
Because as soon as she was like, "Are you here to kill me?" It's like, what?
I'm glad we did this. I mean, I hope for you this was, I don't know,
Yeah, it was.
and I'll be good. I'm gonna make y'all proud.
Master manipulation.
I'm always
I think
proud
so.
of you, Dylan.
Yeah. They made me go back and forth. It was a roller coaster, but I'm landing on she's fake and really good at it.
I mean, even if she
Even if
was
she's
real,
like the manipulation is still there.
yeah, because he could be having a fuck up, and that kind of does help him to be like, okay, I gotta stay here because I can't really go anywhere else.
He's got to feel responsible for his
Yeah,
outie
and
now.
now I have to do this for the kids that I didn't know I had.
Can you cheat on your husband with him?
How was the thing?
Is that a
What
thing?
thing?
The thing with me?
It was good.
Yeah?
It's weird.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in the morning.
I think she's gonna fall in love with the any version of Dylan. That's so interesting.
Hey, if she does, and if that makes her outie life a little bit better,
Indeed, only wine can achieve this, but it is famously costly, which is why sadness is among the most recurrent issues facing the poor.
What the hell is she doing here?
Natalie just stopped by to discuss my book, actually.
Rickon's words have had a profound effect upon our workers.
They think that it could be a real game changer.
Gotcha. I gotta go, but she needs a bottle in an hour. Can I just say, your brother is one of the sweetest.
Shut
members
up,
of our
Natalie.
Southern Team.
Thanks, you look
Yeah,
fake.
he's a good egg.
I love Devin.
It's the always smile that makes her look fake as fuck, bro.
Natalie Kalin, I think.
Well, what was she asking? Like what I'm up to, or
What are y'all making?
Because it's Rickon they're after.
Rickon?
Yep, his book.
What?
I guess you and your work friends were so inspired by it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They want to do like an any specific cut.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's a lot.
They're gonna use it for their next religious doctrine.
Okay, so you need to see the after image for like 2.5 minutes.
2 minutes, 18 seconds.
Oh.
Parking spot to the elevator.
I think the whole Mind Collective would be very proud of this.
He's trying to ask us any question.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
awesome.
so if you're sitting there looking at that for a while, then you close your eyes and open them.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
That's such a clever
Interesting.
fucking.
Yeah, the alien's gonna see that on his eyes. That's sick.
Like when you see the Mona Lisa, when you look at some dots for like a minute. That is.
And it's
awesome.
untraceable. No one can ever know because
Yeah.
you're just talking with this shit is foul.
This is crazy.
Oh my
How
god,
about it?
I hate this so
It
much.
still has the blue eyes.
I don't know why it's so fun. Because Milchik, you know you hate this. So what is your purpose then? What is his
Yeah,
goal? He just
money.
wants to climb the ranks. It's too quick.
You're gonna be looking at this light for a while, bud.
So he's gonna have to do it in the locker, like right before
Yeah.
he walks and says hello to the guy.
Oh, and look, he's practicing this nonsense out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, your neighbor was your boss spying on you. so
Yeah.
who do you trust? What do you trust?
It's purposeful.
Ugh, suicide
framing.
doors.
It's
Got
like
to
meant
kill
to look
herself.
like
That's
you're
rude.
cut off from everything. Like
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you creepy, Miss Helvig.
Change your mind?
Who is alive? I think she's feeling alive finally being down there.
I think it's all a front.
What's all front?
Her pretending to feel alive down there and all that jazz. I think it's just her playing the character.
I think she like enjoys it somewhat because her dad's a dick.
No, she thinks they're all ants.
She's also a dick.
Hello.
If you want me back, you must accommodate my needs.
Why do you want her
What
back?
are your needs?
MDR, non-negotiable.
It's gotta be MDR, huh?
Why?
Marcus is so close to completing Cold Harbor. Milchek must go.
Oh.
Damn, no you didn't.
He's not equipped for the task.
We just got him nice paintings, though.
All right.
Why don't we reset? Natalie,
What are you doing?
Oh no.
please see if the board
Okay.
is available for Miss Cobell and myself.
That's how you call the board?
Do Natalie first.
Natalie, even though Natalie's also kind of a pawn.
And that board could be like a bunch of mix of other advisors. Might not be just a Kier board.
It, though.
It's the ghost. She's scared.
Like, if I didn't go in there, I don't know if there's
She's
like.
scared. He stepped up. She's scared.
You're about to kill her?
Mm-mm.
Really? Damn.
Harmony.
Oh shit, run.
Oh shit.
You really afraid?
I'm sorry. I'm still like. No, you did not just walk.
I was a
away.
little tight. She's scared.
We gotta take care of Harmony now.
She might have was about to be abducted or something, bro. I don't know. They were probably about to shut her up and
They
put her on
never
the
came out.
put her in the storage floor.
They're about
They're
to
letting her get away.
They were
so.
gonna Miss Casey her.
They were gonna put her in the export hall.
That's
Is Mark's car stopped in front of where her car was stopped? Because there was like one building.
No, Mark is like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god!
Jesus fucking Christ!
It doesn't work.
You tried it?
The switch briefly dilates the pupils. Clean slate.
Okay,
Oh.
Mind yourself.
Thanks.
And how was the Indy gonna send you a message back?
Yeah.
That's his problem.
Come on. Unlock the door.
Yeah, open the door. I guess you did help her with a murder last
Talk
time.
to me. This, honestly, I don't trust shit.
I don't want to accidentally murder anybody.
Heard about the OTC. Did he tell her your wife is alive at Lumen?
What is
What?
she doing?
How do you know?
because everybody fucking knows.
Who told you?
Because she's the one that does the chip, so of course she knows.
She's the one that set him up. Something had to be a setup to get him there.
Is Jim alive?
Where Gabby's got all the answers.
When was the last time I saw her?
How?
You
and
put
why?
in chips. What else do you do?
How and why?
There is one way and one way only to get information in and out of Lumen. And that's reintegration.
Pretend to be
I'm
Severance.
better at it now.
Oh, like
I
Helly
can
does.
make it work with you.
No.
Oh, that would be really
Give
cool.
her a version of you that loves her with a version of you that can.
Yes. Do it.
No,
No.
big no for me. I saw Petey.
I
Bro,
don't
he
know.
thinks his wife is alive.
No.
No, she said
Do we know how to do it properly?
She says she's
she does
better
not.
at
She's
it.
better at it. I'm not taking. Nope.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
and
enough
you-
of an endorsement to me.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like saying these icicles. It might fall on you.
But
It
your
might not.
Edie doesn't even know either. But like,
Holy shit! Already?
Oh,
Oh, my
crazy
God,
jump.
wow.
What?
oh, we're doing it now.
What?
He's got the pajamas on.
Oh,
That's
he
why,
got pajamas.
that's why the season intro is the way it is because
Yeah,
he's
they're
pretending to
merging.
be both right. He's pretending.
He's trying to get his innie out.
But he's
He's
gonna
like
have to-
helping.
If he does this and he's
How did
undercover,
she made it better? Did she like?
She was the scientist who
I know,
partially
but has she
flux
been,
capacitor,
but
Nuppy.
has she been like testing on people?
Salt.
flux capacity.
The
Definitely.
monitors differentiate the 5 brainwave frequencies of the innie and outie.
5 brainwave frequencies. Those
Those are full.
are the 5 buckets in the computer HUD.
Waves
What are
aren't
4
in
buckets?
sync. Not
4
yet.
tempers, 5 buckets.
Anyway, that's what we're here to do.
to sync him up.
Lean forward.
I do this with synthesizers sometimes. She's got like manually analog this shit.
What the fuck?
Shit.
This is crazy that we're seeing this right now. This show is amazing. The pacing is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Who am I?
Saul Ragabi.
Where are we?
My basement.
Basement.
Getting closer.
Name a dam.
Hoover.
Okay.
What does MDR stand for?
Mystic.
That's wrong.
Okay, it's not gonna work because she's trying to do it in a proper way.
Good, thank God. Yes.
Good.
Where were you born?
He's remembering the table.
Sure.
He's remembering the table birth.
What month is it?
You mean what quarter?
Oh.
No.
What is your first memory?
Oh God, this would explode your brain, right?
Tell me.
Hey there, you on the table. I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
Oh, it's all collapsing down.
This is what Petey was seeing.
Who are you?
That's Petey
That's
talking.
Petey talking to him.
Yeah.
He was the one that interviewed him.
Oh, you son of a bitch! God damn it!
Holy shit!
Oh, wow.
Wait, it's Eminence Front. It's by The Who. The Who. And it's The Who is Alive. Yeah, I caught it. I caught a music thing.
Oh my God, I feel like we need to go from the beginning of the episode to just be like, what the fuck
Oh my God,
happened?
that was so... I can only see this show being like 3 seasons. Because with the way it's being paced, like, I love it. And I think if they want to keep this quality, I think 3 is the magic number.
And the idea of Helly faking and also Mark faking and both of them not knowing they're faking, I can't wait for the moment where they're like,
it's like, you fucking doing it, you motherfucker.
We'll see how how it goes for him though, because I hope it's not like Petey's thing, because that would suck.
So
the way
Petey
Ragavi was framing those questions made it seem like a better way than with Petey, so it wasn't gonna.
But we didn't even see how she did it with Petey.
True.
Yeah.
But she said she just got better at it, so that's still. Nah, I need to know there's a guarantee.
I mean, I feel like
his wife. I get it. He has a lot. I know. Yeah. It just.
So I like the idea that they came up with about burning something into your retina. We're like, oh shit, that's genius.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, we thought about that. The machine dilates your eyes, so that's literally impossible. I was like,
And
damn.
literally, that's been a Reddit theories on internet.
And that was
it's
that was the high. That was the high.
Wait, say it again.
That the switch when they go from innie to outie dilates their pupils.
Yeah.
So that you couldn't burn a message into your eyes. Like they literally.
They thought of everything.
They thought about everything, but then
apparently it's Googleable. Apparently, Ask Jeeves had that.
Yeah.
Which is then the very next thing that she hit him with is there's only one way to get information off the severed floor, which I like that it is only the one way.
Yeah.
Because you see that there's people, even with the overtime contingency, it flips you from being on the inside to the outside, but you still really couldn't. You'd have to be ready for it. You'd have to work at it. They tried really hard and they did that, but Miss Cobell can go back and forth, Milchek can go back and forth, and they know everything. And if you could go back and forth, you two would know everything. It's I'm about to level you up from being a pawn to being a fucking rook.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can move back and forth now, baby. I got you.
I don't know if they got a camera in there, but you better pretend to do the whole whatever.
They do got cameras in there because I saw Helly hanging.
But it seems like it's not that. It seems like they merged the memories, not just made it into one person. So I'm thinking that he will know how to behave as his severed self.
Mark. Yeah. So he shouldn't have to pretend it to be okay, this is how it was, and this is how it's gonna go, because they're watching, they're listening.
Can I please give I think will be my most apt Lost comparison to date?
Yeah.
And it is from my favorite episode of Lost called The Constant.
Oh, I love that episode.
In that episode was
See you in another life, brother.
Desmond was consciousness traveling through time. And he also said he was living in a snow globe. That's why I said that. But he was in 1997 and 2008. And his consciousness was traveling. And he couldn't... he was about to die, kind of similar reintegration. It can be too much for the memory because there's no constant between the two timelines. With Petey... maybe there was no constant. And when we saw Mark, it would help him because that was
Mark was his constant.
But Mark wasn't always around. He walked over to the gas station, died. I think Mark has a constant in Miss Casey. He knows that that's his wife and Miss Casey, and I think maybe that will be the driving force to help Mark be the special case. And to add on to that, I think Cobell and Ragavi are working together.
Yeah.
You think why?
Because I just think it's not a coincidence that we saw her get shunned away at that time. And then rewatching that episode with you guys when they killed that Mr. Incredible looking guy.
Brick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Grainer, when they killed Grainer, he
Grainer.
went to Cobell's and he was like, you want me to just come check this out? This Ragavi shit? And she was like, no, I'm busy. And I don't know. I think maybe the whole reason why she's working so close with MDR and with Mark is like she's the one that's been helping with reintegration. She's the one that got PD reintegrated.
But when she's by herself, she dresses like a little schoolgirl nun and prays to a Kier altar when no one else is around.
Maybe her interpretation of Kier is different than that of the ones in power.
Oh, this man might actually be cooking.
I-
This
No,
might be
when-
Surge's most non-woo-woo theory ever.
No, the only reason
I'm over
I
it.
disagree with this because she went like and got the chip and she was like mad about it too. She's like, find him. No, and she wanted to prove to the board that she was like, it is possible. Maybe she is the one initiating just to prove the board wrong. Maybe that's her like goal too. But like, I don't think she actually like wants it to happen.
She might be like old boy from Andor.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, old boy.
I have to destroy the future.
Cassian Andor?
No, the one guy. Not Andor, the other guy, man.
The other people.
Played by one of the Skarsgårds. Stellan Skarsgård, his character. Who he was like in deep on both ends, and he's like, bro, I'm burning a candle on both sides. I'm high up everywhere.
Yeah, that was a great
Yeah,
character.
I can see the Cobell working with Ragabi but I think Cobell, it's really just want whatever the project Cold Harbor is to succeed.
Mhm.
And I think her making Mark really work with Casey could be that maybe somebody that shattered is the only person who can work on Cold Harbor.
She used to
Because there's
observe Miss
something-
Casey and Mark together.
Yeah, and Milchick will always be like, "Are you sure?"
Mhm,
And then like,
mhm.
oh, like they try to put them together. I don't know why, but like it just seems like Mark is the key to solve Cold Harbor, whatever Cold Harbor is.
For sure, and I think Cobell has always been interested in Mark. When we see her in the wellness sessions, she's always trying to see if they recognize each other. Like she's watching, and Milchick's like, "That means the chip is working, right?"
Yeah.
So I think like she's always been close to Mark. She felt comfortable enough to go to Mark's sister and help like nipple latch. I don't know. It's weird. She feels like close to them in a way, and I think she actually cares for them in a way. I don't know.
I mean, she also stole their baby. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but no, she didn't steal the baby. Maybe she left it in the other room. But I think it's an unhealthy attraction and like for Mark because one, we don't know why, but also it does feel like something has been done to set up Mark to come work here. It's like it feels like he's like the whole thing with the wife, also with Miss Casey working there, and it happening to be his dead wife. Like they would have had to be the ones to set up that death for some reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, what makes him so important?
He's a history teacher before.
Like, I feel like he knows.
I really think it's just his connection to
Yeah.
Miss Casey. Like what Chris was saying last time, you weren't here for the discussion, Navi, but the MDR refining, like maybe it's just who they're close to. I don't know. Were you there for that discussion? Like it's just Mark has to do that for
Miss
Miss Casey because he knows how her brain works. He's like, oh, they thought
Like
of
the
an
other
ar-
people-
Oh, it's like an argument we had one time. I remember how she.
The other people are doing it for people that maybe they're not so super close to, and they're doing all right, but Mark's able to knock it out because it's Miss Casey, and he knows her like super, super well. you
Yeah.
know? I think the stuff with Dylan, I like it because I think that this is all right. Mike, sure, go. What do you got?
It was about the Mark and Miss Casey.
Yeah.
And before we move on from that, no, just go. I lost
Go.
it. I lost it.
The Dylan storyline really feels like it ties the hardest into the real world. So Dylan's a bit of a fuck up, never was able to find his thing, right? He even goes to apply for this job at Real Fake Doors, and like he gets like shat on because he's severed, which he shouldn't have said anything anyway. He's like an honest dude, but whatever on that. And then like the way that they manipulate Dylan is the way that I think like real world jobs, like in corporations, try to manipulate people and shit. Like he was always big on all the perks and stuff, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to work up. He wanted to do the egg bar. He was super excited to get
Waffle
his waffle
parties.
dinner. You know what I mean? The waffle party. And then now it's like, okay, this other thing, like they are going to hit at your DNA of who you are. Like he saw his kid and like, hey, your wife is going to come here and tell you that like you're doing this for your outie. Like he's a bit of a screw up and like, the only way that we can feed these kids is if you are doing this. And it's
She
like,
has a job too.
they got to be struggling.
Yeah.
But it's like deep seated shit that like he has to now. Like every day he comes to work, like when he's not doing his job, he's like, I'm hurting my family.
Yeah.
I'm actively hurting people. And like, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's how they
The
get
driving
you.
factor for him.
That's like another level of just them perfecting the chip. Like you can sever it completely, but sometimes you need that kind of motivation,
Emotional
to
chip.
continue going. Like the emotion, like you still need that kind of emotional connection for some people to continue working, which just sucks.
In regards to Dylan, I feel like him as a character, as his innie has grown out of like an adolescent phase. Because when we met him, he's like, I think my innie's a bodybuilder. I think the world is ending. We're like clearing the ocean or whatever. He was very imaginative, and then when he found out he had a kid, I think it really changed his whole mindset. And I think Milchick saw that. Now, I don't know when they decided to hire, it wasn't a plan. I don't know when he decided to do this whole area, like for Dylan, the conjugation visit. But essentially, I've noticed that with Irv, Dylan, and Mark, all of their base desires are being met now within here. Irv is allowed to willy-nilly follow his like a trail, seemingly something that his Audi looks like he's doing. Dylan is finding a purpose here where he was purposeless out there with his kid. And Mark loves to like give speeches and shit. And he went over, like he gave a speech last time they played for the Lumen video and they recorded him. And they're over here allowing him giving speeches to them because I guess it's just like what's fulfilling him. Like, I don't know. They're just allowing them like rats in a maze to do what they want, I guess, as long as they fill quota.
Yeah, and it's because he's so close to finishing the project. They're probably, if Milchick is probably thinking like, there's no way in fuck he finds it. Even he's about to break the rules and he's about to reintegrate. But even Milchick's probably like, look, right now he's just on a really long leash. Like even if he runs around this bitch for 48 hours a day, he's not gonna find his wife. And as long as he works on that thing and gets 10% done every day, he'll have permission to run around. So they're like, hey, you get a hall pass when your work's done. Because Milchick should know that there's no possible way he can find his wife. But Milchick also doesn't know that he's going to reintegrate. You know what I mean? Like being like, there's literally like, if Milchick's got it set up that it's literally impossible.
Yeah, I think.
Then he's like, yeah, they can run around as much as they want. They can go talk to the goat people as much as they want. As long as he does his 10% every day, we're good.
Reintegration is like, whatever Mark is doing with Ragavi is not on any of Lumen's level,
not at all.
Which is why I think she's working with Kobo because like,
I just like I want to say they're working, but like I need to see more of it because she seems like she wants to be back here so bad, kind of thing too. Like she wants to work from the inside and the outside, maybe.
What was the last point you just made?
Ragavi?
No, but going back to Kobel, I also don't think Kobel is working with Ragavi just because.
I remember now.
I think there is a theory that I like watching the last episode and also just watching the intro. Seeing like Kier as a baby, and just also seeing Miss Huang, who's also a child, which could be like maybe they create a clone, or if that's the case, so are they perfecting and creating a Kier's clone? If that's the case, then Kobo just going from this culty school that she was in, it just seems like she is so determined to bring Kier back that her whole purpose is, I just want to go back to Sever Floor to make sure this project happens, a project that's really near and dear to her. Because if she is with Ragabi and he severs, which he is, I don't think any of them are working. Like none of them have actually sat down in front of a computer.
I think they haven't been showing it because they know that the deal was they got hall passes if they did their work.
I mean, even Irv admitted his like hours went down because he used to draw every day a picture of.
So remember how desperately she was trying to convince the board that reintegration is a thing, and the board's like no, and she even like proved it, and they're still like no.
Yeah.
Why is the board like rebuking that? So like Kobo herself knows reintegration is a thing because maybe she's like telling Ragavi to do it to accelerate the timeline for this because she does want it done. She wants. I'm imagining Cold Harbor is the completion of Miss Casey, clone, whatever she is, the completion of Miss Casey. And I think it's the new version of the revolving, whatever they already have a system for, maybe in a child that they put it, and maybe this new version, completion of Cold Harbor, is the new way they're going to do things, and that's what the Kier elites want to do it for. But Mrs. Selvig, aka Kobol, is just like, no, I just kind of want Mark to have his person back, and if that happens, good. But reintegration is a way to make it happen.
Did we get Miss Kobel's first name?
I don't think she's that nice.
Selvig
Harmony. Yeah. We've seen her with the one thing that says Charlotte, right? Maybe if they get some kind of reintegration, Charlotte's her mom. She gets to bring her mom back or something. Maybe she's doing
child.
It, or her child. Yeah, doing it for selfish, altruistic reasons. Not altruistic, but doing it for selfish reasons. Like, she's a true believer in this shit. She sees how it's working. They probably promised her something. Literally like, hey, if we figure out this Cold Harbor thing, whoever Charlotte is, you can get her back.
Yeah.
We have the ways to build it. You know Charlotte super well, right? We'll sit you down here on this computer and you get to play this game until you can bring Charlotte back. We can find a body to put her in and you can have it all.
Oh my God. San Junipero.
San Junipero!
Yeah, like if they can perfect it, they will probably be rolled out. So like it will be in her interest to do that. Wasn't there another Black Mirror episode where you could
There's a
bring
Black Mirror episode for
everything? Wasn't there one where like the husband dies and she orders? Oh yeah,
because that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah,
like,
so like
they're
they're creating a cookie to put into this body. God, Black Mirror episode is for everything.
Yeah.
Brianna the Tart. I did not expect her to show up in this.
She's Captain
I
Phasma.
saw her in the trailer.
Oh,
Star
you
Wars?
did? Oh.
They just showed her looking.
You could
like
barely
this.
see
hilarious.
her. And they like
So like what like when all the goat people came out, I'm like gang shit. Like we should just
Yeah.
walk away immediately. And I love that each department has like rumors. Nobody really knows anything about each other because MDR with pouches would be hilarious. Obviously that's not a thing.
yeah.
But like
even
it's just like
OND said the same thing.
it's
Are
like
you
the,
looking for the final shot?
no.
just like what kind of community and like energy do they live in. I feel so bad for these innies like on multiple levels.
And the way they look like do you guys never leave?
I'm sorry, they all look like
Yeah,
they're
they
a
look-
cast of like Harry Potter.
Yeah, they look dirtier than normal people, and you could say it's because they're working in like the goat sanctuary, but like
They're real
they look
people.
legitimately like, I mean, they look slightly unkempt. Like even when they do go home, like where the hell are they staying? What are they doing? Like
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm saying
why
like
do we
they look
need
like they
this
ain't had
goat?
haircuts and shit in a while. Like
We
they
still
have to
don't
have
know
something
why
like
we
this.
have these goats.
But they
We
had
don't.
wellness
But
visits
they heard
too.
around, they heard about the pouches. Too.
Yeah.
Hey, the goat man, when he stood up, was he holding something? Is that goat man inseminating
staff?
goats low key? Like
Bro,
maybe that's
what
why
the
he's dressed like
hell?
a goat.
No.
So you
No.
can sometimes you got to wear a fake horse costume to inseminate the lady horses, so they'll get scared.
This is true.
He's the goat herder. Maybe he herds the goats.
Why would you dress like a goat to
here-
hurt the goats? You're supposed to be there's dogs that do that job, or people even.
Yo,
Oh,
when he
he's like-
stood
Severed
up,
the dogs.
when he first stood up, I was like, no, the show's about to take a twist. Like I was
You guys thought there was like a
I literally
monster or
like jumped the
something.
shark moment. No way.
I was
This
like
thing is a talking
freaking
polar
out.
bear in here.
Or
Yeah.
Jeff the Shark.
I wonder
Man.
how like Helly feels. She's like, her. Have you seen her? Bitch, you know everything. Like,
Yeah. At the end also,
Can you leave it there? I want to count how many there are.
there's so many.
Well, there's-
These are
that feels
two
like more than we
right
need.
4, 6, 8, 10,
13.
12, 14,
23.
16,
23.
are you sure those are not two people
18,
standing together right
20.
There's a better one at the end when they leave. You can see it like as they're filtering out. It's better.
But like, what does each room do? They all came out of like somewhere different. What is going on in each
I'm
room?
guessing those smaller doors are for the goats to go to a different room.
Yeah, some of them are cloning Asian humans. Some of them are cloning black humans. Some of them are cloning.
Oh yeah, can we talk about Bill Chick's gift?
Once again, that one feels like some shit tied into the real world.
Like
hey,
Natalie.
now that you are part of the team, we're gonna be real Afrocentric, brother. And it's like,
Right.
yo, what the fuck is
Milkshake
happening?
Can
Can I see- can we go back to Natalie's
His face
face?
was
Yeah.
so funny, dude. When he just was like,
He's like, bro, put up with this shit, dog. $7 million. $7 million. Just put up with
Yeah,
it.
I would.
$7
You can
million
make an
is
Arab
fine.
version of fucking Kira.
You know you will get it.
I'll take
you know,
it.
it's like,
Well,
do you
what if
feel
they draw Muhammad?
self-reflective?
What if they draw Muhammad as
you know,
Kier?
you know we can't talk about that stuff. No,
We can't draw Muhammad as a Kier.
Yeah,
Remember South Park episode?
Oh yeah.
So we have to. I'm gonna pull up the scene where
Natalie's
Board
looking.
gets up and like,
Yeah, I want to see Natalie's face
like she literally her like lip is
right here. I need to see.
quivering. The Board's gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
like,
it's very subtle acting, dude.
Trying to crack his
What's
Yeah, like,
happening in
she's like trying to she's gonna cry.
She was trying to smile.
Look at her eyes. She just looks like she's afraid for her life.
No, that's Get Out. That's pure Get Out.
Yeah,
vibes.
it's legit
Hell
Get
no.
Out.
Milkshake.
No.
quit.
I don't see it as drinking the Kool-Aid vibes. I see it as I have to do this. I'm under duress, and
I see her face
That's
as
the
a
same
general warning.
No, if she doesn't smile, that's why she's always creepily
Yeah,
smiling.
she's like, it looked like she's about to cry, and she's like, through crying, she's trying to smile. That's what happens when I try to do it. It's like, yeah.
If someone makes that face at you, leave the situation.
Yeah.
It looks like she has a severance chip that forces her to smile like that, and she does not want to.
I don't think
But
so.
she has, yeah, that's fine.
No, we've seen her on TV. She's
But she has the memories of
Yeah, but
Innie
who
and
knows
Outie.
how-
She knows Helly. She knows all that.
There's so
Please
many
Google
different
salt
types.
neck.
There's so many different protocols. We don't know. She probably has the PR smiley protocol.
That one was called Salt Neck, right?
Yeah, salt neck.
Where is
salt snack?
Salt's Neck.
There's
Sorry.
a S.
It's a bloody snow globe, dude. They're trapped in a. If we want to talk,
it was
can we talk
salts
about
without
Spidey's?
yeah. What was Spidey's that thing?
Spidey's
There
theory.
was, it was salt snack.
Spidey, can you say your theory again about
what was
it's
it?
alive that they're living in a?
Oh, that they're like living in like a person, and that MDR is basically kind of like building the brain and emotions of this thing. It feels like Cells at Work meets, what would I say? Osmosis Jones meets, what's the other one where we're inside the head, Inside Out?
So I'm not about that theory, but I love hearing all kinds of theories. But I will say this: there in the first episode, Keanu Reeves' building says Lumen operates in all 206 countries in our world. there are only 195 countries in
Yeah.
our real world. So
they're
in
just
this
spitting random
universe,
shit
there's
around.
206 countries, and there's also 206 bones in a human body.
Dun,
And the
dun,
building was sired there. So there's some, I don't know, there's something weird about this world.
It
that
is
we
not.
still don't know.
Listen. There are living. That's why it's all old cars. That's why Dylan couldn't see a picture of like modern stuff. That's why all their vending machines are like their shit.
No,
blah,
but
blah,
even
blah. They
out
don't-
in the real
Even
world,
that's
I
what I'm
mean.
saying. In or out, they're making you think they're only controlling the innies, but really they're controlling this Audi city that we're living in. Dylan, Devin,
Goes all the way to the top.
They're all innies.
Devin thinks no. I'm not saying they're all in. They're all
They're all like
hypothetically.
in.
Yeah, because
I mean,
Devin is
There's
not.
another floor.
Yeah, Devin's not technically severed, but she's living in this like dome-like whatever.
It's the
thingy.
13th floor?
Yeah, but also, yeah, Devin's not actually severed, but like you saw people like the mayor or the governor's wife wanting to be severed during pregnancy and stuff. There is a thing like, just like not everybody knows the fucking truth, and we're not living in the real world.
I don't think they're ever like. It's almost like they're not leaving the building now. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
They
now we
think
go
they're
up the
leaving the building, but
elevator.
they're not.
Too
That's
much.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole world
Too
is
much.
the
Because that's why in
severed
Petey's map he had drawn the houses up there, where he's like, I
Yeah.
think people live here. It's like I
Yeah,
don't think.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
goat
don't
people.
think-
Maybe
I
the
don't
goat
think we're
people live
leaving.
there.
Like,
Listen,
you know,
But could have been the goat people.
They do look like they live
But
there.
it was like houses, wasn't it?
yeah, it was actual
like
houses.
houses.
It
now.
looked like a neighborhood.
I mean,
bro, what if PD's map was not just like Lumen's building, but actually everything around us?
That's what I was saying. It was all
No,
around.
it was the Lumen hallway.
Okay.
all right, export hall. There's a hall that exports.
For exports,
So
because all the
Yeah.
stuff that they
maybe-
make has to go somewhere.
maybe
It's
Cassie's
weird
not
that it
even
goes
there.
down.
So maybe it
It's
just goes exported. Oh, it is weird
It
that
is
it goes
weird
down.
that it goes down.
So maybe that like the whole thing is seventh floor is not at the bottom, but it's actually on top.
No, I
And she
mean it
gets
would definitely.
exported
But
down.
like,
I think that's where like Miss Casey is.
yeah,
And,
but
like,
we saw
Yeah,
Miss
but it
Casey
went
go in the
down.
down elevator, and they're like,
that's
all the stuff we
exporting.
make gets exported out. But like,
From the same
So
hall.
why is
Yeah.
it going down to get exported out to where?
Well,
But who's
maybe,
the guy
maybe that's
allowed
saying
now?
like Miss Casey is also a stuff they made
I mean, no.
somewhere else in another
Yeah,
department.
but either
Definitely
way,
like that,
it's
but
I mean-
exporting out of the world.
If they're
but it's
making
going
water
down.
cans, you would want to export that up to people so that they can use the water cans. They're exporting that shit down to where the fuck?
Maybe we're in Santa's
All the shit that they're
workshop.
making is going down.
Who's the only person allowed to export?
You
There's only
see the capabilities of the goat room with real grass. They could very well simulate a world.
Yeah.
I don't know how deep it goes. Maybe
There's
not the
a whole
outer world.
clone world down there.
But
whole
maybe the lab
clone
floor
world.
is like a whole tiny world. Like what we're saying is, you know what I mean? What we're
Yeah.
saying, but maybe that's the lab level. On a
I
tiny
also
version.
think we're just kind of recycling the leaders, and I'm wondering why she's keeping. Because like when they got Petey's chip, they're like, yeah, that's Petey. Like it feels like they're gonna reuse that. Like they're gonna put him in someone. And that's why I'm thinking Little Miss Huang is someone else. Put
Yeah.
inside
Little
the
Miss
baby's
Huang.
body. Like Little Miss Huang.
I think Miss Wang is like probably a child of Mark and Casey.
But
Bro,
that would-
that wouldn't even
that'll
freak
fuck
me
me
out
out.
like
There would
that.
be no, like someone would have seen her pregnant or seen her body. How would they
Oh,
have gotten-
because
May-
Lumen
maybe-
needs you to be physically
maybe they
pregnant. They
didn't-
just don't
maybe-
take your shit.
Maybe they didn't know she was pregnant when she got attacked. When she got
in
in
a
an
car
accident.
accident? He also said he saw her burned body.
They could have
You
switched
saw
her.
a burned body. Yeah.
Like a burn body. So like they switched her out
I don't
somehow.
think it's been that long.
no.
It
yeah,
hasn't,
for the kid.
but maybe
no.
they
To
could
the
have
kid's
used
age.
the
Their kid was,
DNA
like, 10,
to like
yeah.
in something and produce a really fast clone.
No, but
She
even
said-
then,
but
I don't
she-
think it's been like it would be impossible.
He's only been there
They'd
for
have
2
to
years.
age up. The clones would have to be aging up faster, unless she ages really quickly.
And
Unless
Maybe a
it's
thing.
just that age that's created.
But she also said,
Did we
like,
say
I was a
that?
crossing guard before this. Like, she has memories of something before
That
this.
What is crossing guard? They could have just told her that's what Audi does.
She said, I don't know. She said it on her own.
I think next season we'll see her as a full-fledged adult because if
That's
she
what I
is a
was
clone,
thinking.
she's aging quickly.
Or maybe even like the last episode, she's gonna come out grown and be like, because of when I was born. She's like, shut up, you lying
I
bitch.
don't believe that.
I've
that was
so far. I don't want to say the word clone yet until it's confirmed. But it's,
Yeah.
I don't know the
I-
goats and
I
stuff.
wish
Like
Pat
what
was
else?
here.
I have a question. If you had a significant other who was severed, right, and you were the wife who went to meet your innie, your husband's innie, would you have a sexual relationship with
Nutty
them?
question, 100%.
Yeah,
Saw them out.
Yes.
yeah. It
Right,
wouldn't
like-
I'm
the same-
married. Yes.
But it's
If we-
like
if we
it's the
talk
same
about it
person
beforehand-
technically.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, you took that nigga's virginity? What the fuck? What's wrong with you?
Somebody's gotta
That's
do
why I
it.
feel like I came earlier.
Right? Yeah.
But
I
never
came home,
actually
my pants
came.
were wet. I was all chill and relaxed. Why? Why? What did you do?
But maybe
Oh,
no. I don't want to teach somebody
Time
how to have
Traveler's
sex.
Wife. Have you guys seen the movie?
I have seen that.
Oh
I've
man, talk
read the
about the
book,
saddest
Time Traveler's-
movie ever created.
But also the like, you cheated on me with me. She's like, damn right,
I did it, baby.
And I'm pregnant.
Right.
Now what? You didn't want to do it. I fucking did it. This is petty.
This brings up a lot of questions. Like, if you jerked off right before you flipped the switch and went to your innie, would that be like nice for the innie? Would they be like, I feel like good. I feel better.
No, they would be more unproductive because they'd be like, oh, I have to go change my shorts, and then they'd be like, oh, hold on, so I can spend all of my day doing this.
Clean, like you're cleaned up. Like,
Yeah.
let's just say,
He
like,
just comes down the elevator.
Like in
elevator.
a freaking elevator, you thought, Chris?
Yeah.
Can you imagine constantly waking up in post-nut clarity?
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
I can get so much done.
immediately like,
He just has the best
They're like, bro,
day
his
at work.
numbers are up high. What is he doing?
turns out we didn't need to sever them at all. We just needed to suck their dicks.
Right? Miss Cobell's like,
Oh.
I'm gonna do my
Oh my
part.
God.
Holly Berry,
Okay.
Holly Berry,
I'm sorry for
sorry.
asking a question that we're in a conversation way crazy.
Yeah, how do we get there?
And also, they
have,
are
like-
trying to create another
book.
Rickon's book for Innie.
So stupid.
The UUR.
Yeah.
That's like
everything
more
Lumen
control.
does is for control.
Yeah.
They can find ways to control you. They want to do it subtly. They want you to think that you're getting a gift
Y'all
from
said
them, but the
brother-in-law.
gift is actually just manipulating you further.
Yeah, Rickon. Brother-in-law.
I
Y'all
think
said
it's-
the brother-in-law was had morals. And
I
was
did.
like, nah,
You
he's
were
gonna,
right.
He's gonna flip. He's
Which-
gonna flip. That's the only
Devin,
way.
what are you doing? How long have you
Honestly,
been
I
with
can't
this goon?
believe he agreed to do that like shit for the Severed for Lumen because like it's bullshit. Don't.
But he's got an ego on him.
23.
Right?
He
He's
does have
having
an
a book
ego.
reading with all of his friends and
Yeah.
family. And he's kind of got a little mini
so.
cult around
He
himself.
does. There's as many people as many goats. I don't know if you noticed that.
24 people.
Renner's just quoting that. There's
It's
no way you
24
count all
minus
these
the
goats.
big goat dude.
Yeah.
If we are not counting the big goat dude, it's 23.
We are
he
counting the
is
big
a
goat dude.
person,
He is a
though.
person.
would we
Is
count
he though?
him?
He's dressed differently. All
Why
of them-
would
all
you
of them
not
are-
count him?
That's just his job. He observes the goat
Treating
by
her like
being
Alpha-
dressed as a goat.
Alpha Baba.
You
That's the
know-
only way to be. The goat's one. He thinks he's one of them.
I just
Goat
wanted
thinks
it to
he's
be
one of them.
23 because
I know
it's one
you
of the
do.
lost
I
numbers.
know.
Oh my
It's okay,
God.
bud.
And it's episode
Two,
3 of 2
three.
of season
It's
2.
23.
And
Oh.
last episode, they showed the numbers 4, 16, and 23.
This is the
Whoa,
fourth
and the
time I have to
time's
hear
on
about this today.
32:47.
They did a lost reference. I'm not just being crazy. They did. one.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Serge severs himself so he can watch Lost again.
I
I already made that joke because I would.
Okay. Well, next episode's gonna be fire because I
Wait.
hope we just start from right. Mark being what's the term?
Reintegrated. He's gonna have a hard time. No matter, even if they did perfect it, the period of time in which you need to realign your thinking is like.
Like
Can
you
you
have to play it from the
imagine?
beginning, right?
It'd
Like
be like if
everything-
suddenly your dreams were all real and you have to account for that. You'd be like,
Cool.
it would ruin you.
But
Like,
when
how is he
she-
gonna? Everything he does, he'll have to think about for a 0.1 second first.
When she did it with Petey, though, she was saying she was worse at it. And even Petey said that he was down there mapping for 2 weeks. Like,
yeah.
while
Yeah,
he was
so
on
he
Severance.
was. So he was.
Yeah, he was
trying
able
at
to
a
do
certain
something. She
point.
said he only screwed up because he ended up running away from with her, basically being with her.
Well, that's
He's like,
because
what
his
do you
brain
do?
started melting.
Sudoku. So I just kind of run down the list of some random things I've jotted down.
Yeah.
Just real quick. The cowbell mammalians, really weird.
and it had a Lumen name on it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
export hall shipments go there. Casey said, what she said about the husbandy tanks? Miss
Oh,
Casey?
husbandry.
tanks.
Isn't that
That's where
where
they would hold the sessions and the like
Isn't that
wellness
husbandry?
sessions.
What is a husbandry?
Isn't
tank?
that
Pretty sure
where
I thought it was
they
on for the
mate-
goats.
Where
Where
the
they-
goats mate?
Yeah.
Probably inseminate the goats.
That's
Yeah.
Can you look
disgusting.
up what that is, like as a term?
Husbandry is to mate the animals.
Husbandry
That's
tank.
why that guy's
I
dressed
don't
like
wanna
a
know
goat.
that.
So he can.
They maintain and care the way they use just throughout the ecosystem
Oh,
that
thanks.
contains.
Husbandry can also refer to the care in general. Okay.
Oh, so it's just the area that they're in.
Okay, because that was gross, you guys, what you just said.
Hey, man,
What there
Yeah.
is, like that's how the
Right.
animals are mated. Like they're bred to so they can.
I didn't
have,
know
like,
they had
other-
their own private like rooms like
They
that.
play horse jazz.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, then they want to make sure the only two horses that are mating are the one that together in the room.
Well, yeah, if you
Can
want.
you go back to the very end scene? Lastly, I want to. Does she just say the 5 senses, the 5 brain senses?
Yeah, the
no,
five
just
brain
gamma, the brain waves.
Go
Yeah.
to that because
It was
those
alpha, theta, beta, gamma, whatever.
those are
Epsilon.
the buckets for sure, right? Or no?
Maybe.
Here,
I mean, I would
I
not.
have a
Like
picture.
if he's putting Miss Casey's brain back together, he's doing it with the gamma, blah blah blah, all the different waves, and then he's using frolic. He's using the 4 tempers to help stitch the 5 senses of the brain, the 5 waves of the brain back.
But also, like, I love that she's using like oscilloscopes and like actual like vibrations and shit. This is all stuff you
that
can
was
do
for-
with.
4 tempers, 5 buckets.
This is what you could do with actual sound waves, and I like that. That's the idea that they're trying to like.
You can warp your brain, man.
Do it
Wait,
that
also
way.
that's what her brain. That's her brain. That's what his brain looks
Oh,
like.
look at the circles. Yeah, like she's doing that with the
Yeah.
sand.
This is the image, the Cold Harbor HUD image of Miss Casey that we saw at the very end of episode 1. We're referring to also.
So hold on, yeah, check it with the sand that she's doing because she's trying to. It feels like what she's trying to do is like vibrate at the same frequencies to essentially realign his brain back, and maybe
it's delta,
when you can get them all.
alpha, beta, gamma.
Theta.
I'm assuming, I don't know, that just makes sense to me. If
makes
we're putting
sense.
her back together, like, look at these waves where maybe we're like trying to like.
Yeah.
No, I think they're trying to separate. Like, go to the image
Go to
of
the
what
sand
his
image.
sand looks like getting it all perfectly.
Synced up together.
Yeah, is not it all like for the sand for the waves? Yeah, they need to be lined up, but for the sand, it needs to be like in its different like little quadrants.
I am very much looking forward to how they're going to shoot the next episode because if
it's
the
gonna be
final
trippy as shit.
montage is any indication, him being in the different suits on the table waking up, brilliant stuff. And yeah, the intro continues to make more sense now. I love it.
The intro.
See, with the like, can you imagine when those circles are all perfect?
Yeah, like
And then-
overlapping each other.
No, not overlapping, but like in their different
Separate.
quadrants. Like all of the waves are all on the frequencies and spaces where they're supposed to be, and it's just like not one unified circle, but maybe like, or maybe they are trying to just unify the circles.
So using the 4 tempers of Kier and categorizing them into the 5 buckets of different brain waves and separating
Like,
them, we
see?
could
Look at that.
make
Yeah.
This
life.
is
Building perfect humans.
See that one? It's like close.
This is so cool. I love the amount of thought they put into the show because they know we're watching as excruciatingly as this. So, like, thank you, Dan Erickson and Ben Stiller and the whole cast of Severance. If you guys, have anything else to add?
Last
No.
thing, as far as filmmaking goes, I want you to look at how they're shooting the scene and what they're using. These are things you could buy at Home Depot yourself. An oscilloscope is actually pretty cheap. These little wires and all that, like they are doing some pretty high-end sci-fi stuff with junk. You know how you can you saw what they were doing with
I
that
never
thing?
once questioned
If you get a bunch of sand and you put it in a pan and you put a speaker under it and vibrate that speaker, the sand will start to make shapes like that. They are doing expert level cinematography with junk. You can do this with trash, guys.
You know how they did the Jurassic Park, the water puddle in the glass?
yeah.
Like they would like vibrate it with like a rubber band underneath and it would just like make that like
my
puddle show
God.
up.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Tony
all.
Stark built
Crazy.
it in a cave.
With scraps. That's all. They're really cooking. So
Well,
that's it.
yeah, that's it, guys. Well, on that note, I hope you guys been enjoying our crazy Severance theory. This is how it would have been if The Lost was actually live and we were reacting to it and
I
we'd be
love
talking about it forever. Tell them, Serge, where they can find that discussion early.
Oh, if you're we'll
Well, at this
they're
point, it
probably
doesn't matter,
already.
I
We'll
guess.
do a separate intro for it though. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow if you're watching this on YouTube. Bye.
Hello to all my innies and outies. I wanted to thank you guys for watching another episode of Severance with us. A big shout out to Todd Canuck Schmuck, Joe, Puvy, Kirk Collier, Anthony Hardy, Mark DeFilippo, and Kelly Rice. We'll catch you guys on the next elevator.